Open any social media app right now, and you will find someone promising that artificial intelligence is a magic button for passive wealth. They sell the idea of a machine quietly stamping out digital cash for you with zero actual work. The digital economy rarely provides a free lunch. Earning a reliable $100 a day requires actual leverage, and you have to trade something of value to get it. If you don't have thousands of dollars in upfront financial capital to invest, you must offset that lack of money by spending one of three other assets: your technical aptitude, your social capital, or your patience. Most side hustles fail because of a fundamental mismatch. People choose a business model because a video made it look easy, rather than checking if that model fits their inherent personality constraints. Success in the digital space depends on identifying the specific type of effort you are naturally equipped to spend. We are going to look at 7 validated side hustles that have the mathematical unit economics to generate $100 a day right now, based on actual market data. We can evaluate these models by plotting them on a quadrant chart. The horizontal axis measures the required personality type, from highly introverted solo work on the left to highly extroverted client-facing work on the right. The vertical axis measures the timeline to revenue. The bottom represents delayed, compounding returns, while the top represents immediate cash flow. Mapping these models according to their social and financial requirements provides a baseline for evaluation, showing how each path actually functions. This framework helps identify the mismatch between an operator's temperament and a business model's specific friction points before they commit months to a path that leads to burnout. The top right quadrant contains the grind and connect models. These are extroverted SaaS cash operations that require high social resilience and a thick skin. High-ticket sales is the most aggressive option here. You take about 5 scheduled phone calls a day, attempting to sell expensive digital products or consulting services for a 10% commission. The trade-off is the intensity of the emotional fatigue. You have to absorb constant rejection on the phone and still show up to the next call with high energy. Appointment setting is a lower barrier alternative, where you qualify leads through direct messages and book them onto a closer's calendar, avoiding the hard close. This comparison shows the trade. Because you aren't closing the sale, the commission drops to roughly 5%. To hit your target income, you have to manage a massive volume of 15 to 20 distinct conversations every single day. Influencer brokering involves acting as the middleman between brands and mid-tier creators, taking a 15 to 20% cut for negotiating the contracts. This model carries a high reliability risk because your income depends on third parties. If a brand delays payment or a creator misses a deadline, your commission vanishes and you have very little direct control. These extrovert hustles trade intense social energy and daily friction for immediate high-margin payouts. Moving to the top left quadrant, we find tech arbitrage. These are introverted models where you build systems, leveraging artificial intelligence to compress production time and increase your effective hourly rate. AI copywriting involves using chat tools to quickly generate bulk email packages or ad scripts for local businesses. However, because the technical barrier to entry is so low, you are competing against a massive crowd of workers using the exact same prompts. This often triggers a severe pricing war. Web design follows a similar logic. You secure a contract from a local business, then use AI page builders or offshore freelancers to fulfill the work and pocket the margin. In practice, 90% of the day is spent cold calling and prospecting for clients, with actual design work often making up only 10% of the operator's time. Zapier Automations is a more defensible technical hustle. You integrate APIs to connect different software platforms and fix broken workflows for business clients. This requires a much steeper learning curve. But because you are handling live business data, you can command premium rates that a client cannot get by simply prompting an AI themselves. Tech arbitrage only generates reliable income when you solve complex integration problems that go beyond basic content generation. The bottom left quadrant is for long-term builders. This space requires extreme patience and a focus on creating digital assets. Niche affiliate marketing involves creating highly specific content to drive traffic toward recurring software commissions or high-ticket sales links. This model begins with a ghost town phase. You might spend months producing content for 0 views and $0 before the algorithm provides traction. After that initial silence, the model builds into a compounding asset. The work you did months ago continues to generate sales independently of your daily working hours. Affiliate marketing is the only true passive model on this list, but it requires burning upfront time rather than social energy or complex coding skills. Identifying the correct path requires filtering these options through your immediate financial reality and your temperament. Your first major decision is based on time. You either need immediate cash flow to cover expenses, or you have the stability to build for the long term. If you need cash now, you then filter by personality. You must decide if you are an extroverted communicator or an introverted system builder who prefers screens to people. For immediate cash, the winners are appointment setting for communicators and Zapier automation for system builders. For those who can endure the unpaid initial phase without financial panic, the builder path leads directly to niche affiliate marketing. The mathematics of a $100 a day goal depend on selecting a model that complements your existing personal leverage. Avoid the trap of jumping between models every time a new trend makes a different path look easier. Every path has a mandatory friction phase, whether it's sales call rejection, fixing broken code, or publishing to an empty room. Surviving that specific friction is what creates the financial moat, protecting your income from competitors who quit at the first sign of difficulty. Commit to your matched personality blueprint, shut out the noise, and execute consistently for 6 months. A reliable daily income is the inevitable output of correctly aligned leverage, executed with discipline.